gonna keep clapping till I get to the microphone. Come on. What is this, amateur hour? You guys like Garfunkel notes? I banged both of them. Banged them both. Ask them, he'll tell you. September, you guys excited? Only, what is it, the 2nd? 9 more days. September 11th festivities. Come on, you guys celebrate, right? I love it. I love 9/11. I love all the memorabilia and stuff. I collect all the 9/11 memorabilia. Stay up late at night eating packets of mayonnaise, ordering 9/11 coins, and I have a whole room dedicated to 9/11 merchandise. Whole room in my house, my 9/11 room. It's kind of a disaster area in there right now. I should always remember, should never forget to keep my 9/11 room tidy in case I have company. My most prized possession, I have a charred Sky Mall magazine framed on the wall. I picked it up at OsamaCon last year. That festival's getting way too big for its own good. All right, that's enough of that. I used to live in Austin, Texas. Yeah, but down there, Austin's rad, right? It's in Texas, unfortunately. But Austin is fantastic. It's just surrounded by awful, awful Texas. Just a bunch of big fat assholes, like all proud of themselves. Like, yeah, we're the best. We're the best in the world. I've never been anywhere, but I know we're the best. I got no worldview and a lot of confidence in myself. Like, Texas is to America what America is to the rest of the world. That makes sense to you. So I used to live in Austin there, and I had this like roller derby roommate. You guys like roller derby? Yeah, I love roller derby. I have never seen it, but I like that it exists because it cuts down on all the crappy girl bands that would be around otherwise. Strap on a pair of roller skates instead of a bass, fatty. Be way less annoying. So when I lived in Austin, I had this temp job for a while, and the first day I went to the temp job, the lady gave me like all this stuff to do, and I went and did all this stuff, and got back to her like 3 hours later and was like, hey, I did all that stuff you asked me to do, and she was like, that was supposed to keep you busy all week. And I was like, oh yeah, let me double check, I probably didn't do it right. And I realized I can milk this job for like a year and only work like 5 minutes a day. And I did that, and to keep myself busy, this was like the late 90s, so there was no smartphones or anything yet. So I would just write letters to companies, and like all the, I smell pot, who's smoking pot? I smell it. Cops! I saw there were cops out there, where are the fucking cops when you need them? There's drugs being smoked in here. So I would just write letters, like all the products in the office had addresses on them, like Sharpies and Scotch tape and stuff. So I started writing letters to these companies, and I'll read a few for you. The first one is it's to Scotch tape. And it says, to whom it may concern, I am writing to tell you how much I enjoy your Scotch Magic tape. It is the best invisible tape out there as far as I'm concerned, and I make lots of scrapbooks and such, and I also have a vast collection of Ziggy comic strips that I've taped into volumes of photo albums with your magnificent tape. I would like to tell you a little story concerning an incident when I ran out of Scotch Magic tape. I was creating a collection of magazine ads for blue jeans, parentheses, dungarees, which I was taping into a special binder that I made a denim cover for when I ran out of Scotch Magic tape. I had a broken foot at the time, so it would be difficult for me to make my way to the Five and Dime to buy more Scotch Magic tape. It was also very hot and very sunny, and I used an umbrella to shade myself from the sun, but someone stole my umbrella from the bingo hall on March 25th, 1998. I really wanted to finish my project, so I telephoned my friend, Spalding Gray, no relation to the famous entertainer, and I asked him to bring me some Scotch tape. He, Spalding Gray, came over immediately with some cheapo brand transparent tape. It had a real crappy, crinkly texture, not like smooth, luxurious Scotch magic tape. Cheapo was sticking to my fingers and getting all twisted. I even found a piece stuck on my wig. So I sent Spalding Gray to the Five and Dime to buy me 3 rolls of Scotch magic tape. Looking back, it all seems rather humorous, but I was a little more than frustrated during that whole episode, I'll tell you why. Thank you for your time, and keep up the good, fine, fabulous work on your magnificent, great magic tape. P.S. Does 3M manufacture any other products besides Scotch magic tape? In a week later, I got a letter from 3M. It says, "Dear Mr. Walsh, how refreshing it was to receive your letter about how well you like Scotch magic tape. We are happy to hear that you think our tape is special. It never ceases to amaze me that customers take the time to tell us something good. It is a very rewarding activity for all of us, and it says something very special about you." 3M manufactures over 50,000 products at this time. I haven't closed the catalog of a few of the products and some samples for use. Again, thanks for a special letter, Susie O'Keefe. So that was, so also at this time, I used to be a carpenter in Austin, and I worked for the city around Christmas. They would decorate this park for Christmas, the Trail of Light, so I'd build like displays of bears drinking cocoa and shit or whatever. And so when I was at the offices for the city office, I found they had paper with their letterhead on it, the City of Austin letterhead. So I took a bunch of that paper and I started writing letters to other cities, declaring war on them. This one's to Chicago. It's just addressed to the mayor of Chicago, Illinois. It says, "Dear Chicago, on this 5th day of December 1999, the city of Austin, Texas hereby declares war on you. Given the circumstances, diplomacy is out of the question. Peace out, Brendon Walsh in the city of Austin. P.S. Could you send me some stationery with the city of Chicago's letterhead on it? I would be very grateful if you could send me 1 sheet of your paper. Thank you." All right, what do you think? Letters? You want to hear more, or should I just tell some poop jokes? All right. Oh, mixed reaction.
Poop jokes!
All right, shut up! Okay, I'll read a letter. I'll tell you a quick joke in the middle of the letters. I'm pitching a show, a new TV show. Tell me what you think. I have to pitch this week. It's about a learning disabled cop who teams up with a duck, and they fight crime together. And the show is called Tarred and Feathered. My last girlfriend gave my penis a nickname. Any ladies ever do that? Yeah, what did you call it? Skrillex? That's a cool penis nickname. It's all scratchy. My last girlfriend, she gave my penis an awesome nickname. She used to call it Microsoft. I know, it's a huge company, dog. It's one of the biggest, most powerful companies on the planet. It's got millions of employees. Actually, I'll be honest with you guys, before I came here today, I laid off a few million employees from Microsoft back in my apartment. 2 rounds of massive layoffs back in Silver Lake. I had to do it. I had to let him go. He's out of my hands. All right, we'll just read one more letter and get out of here. This one's to Gardenburger. Says, did you see that? To everyone at Gardenburger, I am writing to compliment you on your products. I have been enjoying your original Gardenburgers for the past few years, and I am always telling people how great they are. I'm always like, here, eat this, it's good. And sometimes my friend whomever I'm introducing your burgers to will say, no thanks, I don't want it. And I'll say, come on, just have a bite, it's really good. Sometimes they'll try it, and every time they do, they like it. I have never met someone that doesn't like your Gardenburgers. Earlier in the week, I bought a box of your Veggie Medley Gardenburgers, and I think they are incredible. I wish I had tried them sooner. They are really delicious. I ate the whole box in 2 days. 4 burgers. Shortly after I finished my first Veggie Medley Gardenburger, my friends Phil Donahue, no relation to the talk show host, and Scott Baio, no relation to the television actor, came over to my house. A few years back, I introduced both Phil Donahue and Scott Baio to original Gardenburgers, and they are both loyal customers like me. As soon as they came in, I said, Phil Donahue and Scott Baio, you have got to try these Veggie Medley Gardenburgers. They are great. And they were like, nah, dude, we just ate. We'll try them later. And I said, here, I'll cook one. I'll cook one up anyway, and you guys can split it. Phil Donahue said, really, I'm not hungry. I swear I'll try one some other time. Yeah, me too, said Scott Baio. I had already started preparing a Veggie Medley patty for them anyway. I cooked it up, put it on a bun, cut it in half, and served one half to Scott Baio and the other to Phil Donahue. They each reluctantly took a bite, and as soon as they did, their eyes lit up, and they looked at their half of sandwich, then at each other, then at me, and Phil Donahue said to me, Brendon Walsh, you are right. This sandwich is fantastic. This Veggie Medley Gardenburger is superior to all other sandwiches. Scott Baio nodded his head eagerly in agreement. Kudos, Gardenburger, you've done it again. I compliment you on consistently putting out superior, healthy products, and you can be confident that Brendon Walsh will continue to be a loyal customer for many years to come. Keep up the good work. Sincerely, Brendon Walsh. P.S. Do you endorse or recommend any brand of bun that's flavor complements that of your Gardenburgers? And they sent me a coupon and a letter back, and it says, Dear Brendon, thank you for your recent letter. Communication from our customers is always appreciated and a most valuable resource in helping us ensure your satisfaction. We are very pleased to learn how much you enjoy our Gardenburger products and enjoyed your story of introducing Gardenburger products to Scott Baio and Phil Donahue. As for buns for accompaniment, since good flavor is really a matter of taste, that will have to be left up to you. Of course, there are many choices. Kaiser rolls, onion rolls, challah, just visit your local bakery and go wild. If we may be of assistance to you in the future, Brendon, please feel free to contact us. Yours, Colin Page. All right. Yeah. I think that's it. Thanks, guys. I love you. I mean it.